Good. I'll say it again. He's the murderer. The guy, the good-looking guy in the good-looking sweater and a handsome sweater. Yeah, he did it.
The sweater that's almost as handsome as he is.
I think it might actually be though. That's the problem. Did you finally watch Moon Knight?
I did indeedy.
How'd you like it?
What a trippy freaking ride.
Right?
Like, just when I thought we had oh, you dirty dog. Just when I thought we had like an idea of where the show was going, curveball, which is kind of fun for sure.
Now, you said the show was losing you a little bit because of the fucking
the voice actor for Khonshu.
Yeah, the voice for Khonshu.
Right. I mean, I just felt like it didn't match. Like, this is supposed to be like an ancient Egyptian god. I don't think he would sound like that since he's an ancient Egyptian god. That was my one nitpick. But besides that, it's definitely an interesting show. Yeah, I dig it. Oscar Isaac's awesome.
You don't think another nitpick is the fact that he spoke clear English? I mean, if we're gonna go that deep,
that's kind of along the lines that I mean. Yeah. It's like, hold on, here's this ancient Egyptian dude, and he just sounds like a proper English gentleman, I guess. I don't know.
But did you want him to just speak Egyptian?
I mean, something like that. Sure, there's subtitles. You love watching subtitles. You've made that abundantly clear in our friendship.
Yes, and you always turn off my goddamn subtitles. I'm very happy that you are no longer on my Netflix account.
I mean, I guess I could probably keep it going, but nah.
I bet it's on one of your consoles still. You probably could go.
Oh, it's on my Xbox One. Yeah, and my Xbox One for sure. So if one day I'm feeling savvy, I might just fuck with you a little bit.
You savage. I'm gonna open my beer now. I've been craving this bad boy all day.
Nice.
And of course, it's that beautiful Pliny the Elder. I actually bought this drunkenly the other day, and I just didn't keep drinking because I was drunk, and I just made it to today. So why not? You know.
I didn't keep drinking because I was drunk. Proper words used. I love that.
Yep. You know it.
Very nice. Oh, so, yeah, John has his lovely Pint of the Elder. I have something a little different today. Something I don't recall if we've had on the show before, at least this type of brew. So, Sin, my lovely fiance, hooked me up fat recently. She went out to have like a little girls' night with some friends of hers that are part of her side of the wedding party, and they went over to Lazy Dog Cafe, and they brew their own beers there. And so she like put me in as one of their like beer of the month club kind of people, like a membership. And nice. So they gave her like 8 beers, so it's like 2 of each beer for a total of 8.
Okay.
And when I saw the name of this brew, I was like, oh, interesting. I don't think I've tried this, like I mentioned a second ago. And it is a white ale called Old Pal. It's got a big old rainbow trout on it.
Oh, white ale.
Yeah, white ale. I was very surprised at that. I was like, oh, I don't know if I've ever had that grace my taste buds before. So might as well give it a try.
I'm now kind of the Southern Confederate, Confederate accent meant to represent the can?
Absolutely. Yes. 100%.
But you disrespect Khonshu. Your standards are all over the place.
Well, I'm ready to drink this beer. I actually had an IPA, a couple glasses of IPA right before getting here. My dad wanted to have lunch, so I'm nice and lubed up for you.
Oh, where'd you go?
This little spot called September's. It's we got to go sometime. It's actually really good variety of craft beer they have there, and actually really pretty good food and good sized portions too. So shout out to September's, not a sponsor, but they should be.
Oh, nice. And you had IPAs?
Yeah, Pepper and Peaches by Claremont Craft Ale.
Oh, I haven't had that brewery in such a long time, but I'm not local to the area anymore.
Exactly. That's all good. It's all good. Just means that maybe we should try it for the pod sometime. But it is Pepper and Peaches, I will say. While I haven't tried the Old Pal yet, Pepper and Peaches is a pretty good little IPA. Not too strong, like just under 7%, but nice sweetness to it. Dare I say a little spice, hence the pepper. But it's pretty good. But I'm
All
ready to try
right.
this bitch right now.
Yeah,
This
let
old
me know.
fish.
I'm curious. It sounds disgusting. When you have a fish on the cover of your can.
Yeah, the can
Mm,
says, let's see, dry hop to maximize the aroma. This easy
okay.
drinking American white ale is a light straw color cut with stark white foam and a clean, crisp
Ooh,
salmon finish. So there you go. Made with bits of real salmon.
that sounds disgusting, but delicious.
Whoa. Whoa. It is different. It almost tastes
Like ass,
like a
like
less
the
heavy.
rawest of ass.
Like, have you ever licked a salmon's anus? Have you ever made out with a trout? It's something
Or its
along those
ass.
lines. Yeah. Some might say a trout's ass and mouth taste pretty much the same. It's more or less identical. But no, this isn't bad. It actually reminds me of like a lighter version of like a Belgian ale, I would say. Hmm.
Okay.
And it's nice and cold
Oh,
too.
your face though. Your
So
face
I
does
will
not
take it.
look like you're enjoying it at all.
It's a lot of pungent flavor. Like again, it tastes like a Belgian, which is known for like explosive flavor. It's like that, but just slightly lighter. I'm not even sure what the percentage is on this. What is it? It's it's a light
4.5.
boy. Just above. Flip it and reverse it. 5.4. Yeah.
Mm,
Let's see. Brewed in Alpine, Wyoming by Melvin Brewing. So shout out to Melvin Brewing. Mm.
that's awful, AJ. You should have got an IPA.
Well, I had 6.7% beers earlier. I didn't want to be totally destroyed by the time we started the show today. Hence my coffee
Today your day
go-to. I was
off?
like, yeah, I gotta get caffeinated for this before I fall asleep.
No, I don't respect that. What happened in the good old days where strongest IPA? Unless that was the strongest IPA, then I
Nah,
respect
no.
it.
There's definitely an IPA or two in the pack that Sin got me. I didn't want to try it because I actually tried one of the two that I got last night, which was pretty good though.
Ooh.
Interesting flavor. I look forward to seeing
Okay.
your reaction one day when you try it.
So this is a monthly club,
I guess
or
so. Yeah, it's like a monthly membership. Like I remember a while back ago, Sin and I went there, and yeah, it was interesting. We're like, oh, cool, they have like a monthly beer club. That'd be interesting to try one day. And sure enough, she hooked me up with it just to try it, and it's pretty chill. You just get like a nice variety pack of beers, all sorts of different brews. Like I think another one in there that's like a lager. There's a pale ale, there's an IPA, and then this white ale as well. So yeah, interesting little variety. Some stuff that I've never tried before, like a white ale, for example. So I'll try it. Try everything once.
okay. On Saturday,
Yes.
I ended up meeting up with my parents, and what I'm starting to think is maybe one of my favorite breweries, Green Cheek.
Ooh. Oh, I think it's definitely become one of yours for a while now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
without
jealous.
even like maybe admitting it. I actually really like going to that brewery. It's nice.
It's chill. It's clean. It's
They
classy.
got
There are other
food if I'm
breweries right
hungry.
there. Yup.
No, we don't talk about those. No. What other
Have you taken your
breweries?
dad to those other ones before?
Yeah, yeah.
What did he say?
He was what I mean. I think he liked them,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, there's a reason we only go to Green Cheek though. So
Okay.
saying,
It's as long as you don't mind going to the other ones with me right there, like Salty Bear and Gun Whale, then I'll be happy. As long as you understand that that's a requirement with me, more likely than not.
yeah.
You know me, I like my variety.
I mean, Green Cheek has variety, so I'm confused.
I mean, come on, you're talking about 3 breweries within like a minute walk from each other, if that. It's super close.
One of them
They're all in the
doesn't
same
have
damn
flights.
parking lot. What's that?
One of them. How are you a brewery and you don't have tasters?
They have to maximize their sales, baby.
I don't imagine beer is expensive to make. I might be wrong on that,
That's
but
good.
I don't
It's a
feel
fair
like
call.
I am.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I have never done any business with brewing, with brewing
I
beer.
mean,
I do not have a business degree.
I've
The
been
last
to a
thing I
lot of
brewed
breweries.
was a crap that I took about 5 minutes ago, but I'm pretty sure beer is relatively cheap.
No, I'm telling you, I've been to enough breweries I've been by enough of those machines that hold the alcohol uh to to say that I know what I'm talking about.
Well said. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that, I guess. You're
Oh
crazy.
man. Yeah, he was like,
Ah.
maybe I'm gonna go to bootleggers because I wasn't gonna go with them at first. So he's like, I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna go to bootleggers. I was like, we should go to Green Cheek. That's where we should go. And I actually like bootleggers. So
Oh
there's no
yeah,
talking smack on bootleggers.
of course, of
Just
course.
I love Green Cheek that they have like 9 different IPAs and they had Pliny
Yes.
that's this time.
Yeah, exactly. When they have like featured fun beer, and to think they're one of those like few breweries that have Pliny available, it's nice. It's nice to know. Whenever you want to
Oh,
throw a
it's
curveball and
nice
be
to know
like,
you
I've
have
had all their beers, but I'm gonna also have something else that I love and know. Why not?
you
Yes.
man, you live by one brewery? Is it just Luchador?
There are a few over here. There are a few, I mean, within like a 10-minute drive from my house, there's probably like 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Which ones? Tell me.
So there's Luchador Brewing. BJ's, we established last episode, is technically a
You
brewery.
right, you right.
There's also
Damn
I and
past
I
John.
Brewing. There's I and I Brewing. I'm sure there's other stuff that I don't
Hmm.
even know about. I wouldn't doubt.
You've never done the good old Google map search? You'd be surprised. I mean, you might end up in somebody's backyard.
I know that's
But I bet
true.
it's gonna be a good beer.
I would be down. I would be so down. Yeah. I've already ended up in backyards where people grew their own like smokable plants, so might as well go in a backyard where someone actually brews their own
I like
drinkables. If
those
you know what I'm saying.
plants.
You want to smoke some house plant right now? Absolutely.
I have oregano. Oh, that's
What
actual
do you
oregano.
what do you know? What do you know? I got some cilantro right here, baby. Let's mix and match. I'm totally fine with that.
We really should try to brew our own beer.
That would be fun. Absolutely. That I mean, I heard it's a bit of a process, like sometimes like a 3-week process, just once you actually get the ingredients you want. But I'd be down. I would be down just to have a goofy old time with it.
We should take
Absolutely.
that with that brewery class I was telling you about.
Yes, that would be tight. That would be super tight.
Yes,
I'd
and
be
then I can
down.
finally actually put my own beer in those beer holding container things that I totally know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about the same beer holding container things that you want to throw at dolphins?
No. Those are more violent, but in a
Ah, okay.
humane,
Well, at least you
humanely
admit it
violent.
now.
It's humanely violent.
Sure. Okay, I'll give you that. I'm glad to hear. Oh, excuse me.
Mm.
Yo, how's your Pliny? The Elder.
Um, balance. No, it's really good.
Hmm.
I always really love the hoppiness in this bad bitch.
Hell yeah. It's
Oh
a
man,
go-to for show. I mean, we've said it a billion times, and we'll say it a billion times more. But yeah, it is definitely the sex.
top 3 for me.
100%.
Like easy top 3.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I don't doubt at all. It's all reliable. One of them.
I don't think I've told you this. I totally forgot to bring it up.
Oh,
So the other day I was at I won't name the name of this place for this story, but I was at a liquor store that is right by my parents that we like going to get craft beer from.
sure.
Um let's call this place House Party. And the House Party is a great liquor store that AJ and I used to go to. House Party. Yeah, I think they got new owners.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh,
can you believe
wow.
Party House? I mean, House Party got new owners. Yeah.
That is actually quite interesting. I'd love to check that out and see what's going on there. I wonder if it's because you've been gone so long that you just noticed now, and maybe I have noticed for a while, or if they are like truly like brand new
No,
folks.
no, they were brand new. Like when I told my mom and dad last week, they were like, "No, it's the same people." No. These are different people. Like these are completely different people. I
I don't know if
mean,
I like the way you're saying
to,
people.
to be politically correct, people.
That's too bad. The people that own that place were really chill, super nice folks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Breaks
I
my
mean,
heart.
was it more of the same though anyway, like as far as what they had going on there?
Let's say there were more Mexicans there.
Well, to be politically correct, I think it's safe to say you and I could definitely use the word Mexican.
A lot more there if you catch my drift. More than usual.
Gotcha. I really wanted to come up with a joke about race at the beginning of the show, but now that you kind of just displayed itself, I'm very happy about that.
Oh yeah, just leave it to me.
I'm not upset.
I'll find a way. Whatsoever. I'll find a way. Don't worry. I'm as politically correct as it gets.
Yep, absolutely.
Don't listen to ST Geek for the love of God.
No, please. What's an ST Geek? Me? I don't know either. That's fine. Leave it that way.
Isn't that one podcast where you said that you should get canceled about, AJ?
I wouldn't know.
I hope you bleep out everything I just said. That'd be amazing.
We'll see.
So are you excited to go and see? It's Bill Burr, right?
Bill Burr. Yeah. I'm pretty damn fucking hype. Again, I was actually just listening to our last episode just to make sure the edit came out decently, and I was getting upset with myself all over again that I can't go see Multiverse of Madness anymore.
Bro.
Though.
I got you, bro.
I'm good.
I know you're good because I got you.
Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it. No, I'm cool. But I do wonder how soon I'll be able to see that damn freaking movie. I'm hyped to see Bill Burr. I'm so happy I finally get to see him. I'm just a little sad that, I mean, Multiverse of Madness is a movie I've been looking forward to for literally years now, and then I don't get to see it like opening night. It's a little sad, but it's all right. I'll work it out eventually.
I will make sure it's like you saw it opening night.
Every detail, nothing missed, no stone left unturned. Mm-hmm. Every detail I'd want to know. I'm sure you'll inform me.
Y'all gonna boo me from that chat because Peter's gonna be with you too. So
I'm gonna block myself.
Did you get the day off?
I got the day off. Yes.
Why the fuck wouldn't you try to see it early morning then?
Oh, you're right. I can now. Oh yeah. Shit. I bet their seats are shit now, but I bet I could. Well, okay, so originally that was my idea. But Sin, for the longest time, up until like a week or two ago, didn't know that she'd even have the whole day off. She thought, up until last week, she thought she was going to have to meet us out there in LA at the Forum. And then it just worked out that, I guess, magically the stars aligned to where she can now have the entire day off. So I think now it might be a morning thing. Yeah.
So yeah, why the fuck would you wait? That's why I was like, wait, you have the day off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would have to wait if to see it with Sin, but now that I know she has the day off too, then
I mean, sometimes, bro, sacrifices need to be made. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, if she's going to sacrifice our relationship as soon as I do that.
Hey, sometimes you got to take that bullet.
With 7 years of commitment, when you can watch Multiverse of Madness by yourself.
Yep. Correction, sir. That's Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness.
My bad. You're right. But I am super hyped to know what the fuck this movie is going to be. To think that a week from now, next time we record, we're already going to know what the hell happened. It's kind of exciting. Kind of very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't know. Do you have any more rumors out of the rumor mill about that damn film?
I mean, do you care if I say them?
If you already know them, I'm okay with it. Though, to anyone watching and listening, please jump ahead maybe like a minute just to make sure you're safe. Go ahead, sir. You've been warned. Get out of here. Jump ahead a minute.
The only one... They're all dead. The only one that is new to me is... And it's not... I wouldn't say new. They've been kind of talking about it, but it seems like... Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic's going to be in it.
Oh shit! Played by who?
John Krasinski.
Oh, John Krasinski. Oh, I thought I heard like something. People were saying like he would be a great Mr. Fantastic. I remember reading that.
People have been fucking for years, man. Years. People have been talking about that. I'm not even exaggerating. It's been like 3 or 4 years.
Why is it that people feel so strongly about him toward the role? I don't understand.
I think because he's tall, good looking, and he looks like he can be a good dad.
He's pretty
And
fantastic.
he's Jim.
I know. He's the best dad ever. I mean, I'm down. Don't get me wrong. I guess so. Yeah. If anyone was going to play Mr. Fantastic, why not him? But I just would imagine
And
there's
then,
plenty of other people out there.
well, he was originally he got second place to be Captain America.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah. And I've even seen like deep fakes where it seemed pretty legitimate. Like he would have looked pretty good for the role.
I honestly would be happier with him being Mr. Fantastic. I think Chris Evans.
Oh no, yeah,
Captain America.
There's a reason why Chris Evans got the role. I'm not denying that whatsoever. Would it have been neat, or would it be neat to see John Krasinski as like an alternate Captain America? Sure, why not? But
nah.
I mean, nah. Let's have Mr. Fantastic. I think that's fine. Sure.
Oh yeah, Mr. Stretch.
Mr. Stretch Armstrong McGee.
After A Quiet Place, people were like saying that him and his wife should be Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic.
Ooh, that would be crazy. Mm-hmm. That would be crazy.
Emily Blunt?
Yes, Emily Blunt. Correct.
Okay.
Cool. That would be down. I would actually be pretty down to see that. That'd be cute. That'd be very interesting now that you mention it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea at all. What's up?
Now that we're on the subject, so obviously, and I guess another thing that people are saying or kind of agreeing on with this movie is the script is kind of meh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So maybe the movie might be a little weak in the story side, but Professor X, he's going to be in it.
Badass for everything else.
The guy who directed the 3 Spider-Man movie, all the homies, he was going to direct the Fantastic Four movie, which is one of the biggest reasons I was very hyped, because this guy did amazing, and God, we need a good Fantastic Four movie. We've had like 5 tries already. Ooh. Well, he ended up leaving. He's not going to be directing it.
Oh, wow.
Sad
Seriously?
days. Yep.
That's really unfortunate. Did they say why now again? What did I
think
miss?
He needed a break from doing superhero movies. I mean, he's been doing Spider-Man for the last 10 years.
Oh, sure. It makes sense. Go ahead.
Has it been that long? 7 years.
Really? That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. But I mean, I guess so. Why not?
Can you imagine that that's all you're doing for 7 years? Maybe you want to just change in your career.
Yeah, like actually just broaden your horizons, do something different. That's very fair. I mean, look at Chris Evans. He wanted to switch things up. He didn't want to be Captain America forever. It's fair.
So he became a murderer in a fucking murder mystery movie.
Did he? What movie is this?
Knives Out.
Did you just spoil that movie?
Bro, that movie is like 4 years old. If I spoiled it, good. I'll say it again. He's the murderer. The good-looking guy in the good-looking sweater and a handsome sweater. Yeah, he did it.
The sweater that's almost as handsome as he is.
I think it might actually be, though. That's the problem.
Maybe you might have a good point there. I don't know for sure, but I think you have something going on there. You're so dumb. I can't believe you spoiled that movie for people. But that's true. Anyone who would have wanted to see it should have seen it by now. I'll give you that. Knives Out?
Yeah. Again, Knives Out. Chris Evans, the killer.
Murderer? Come on. That's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my God. What the hell?
What?
I think Zoom has like a new issue right now where like the latest update, it makes you have to like pay for even 2 people talking now.
Oh God! Well, let's let the last 7 minutes ride, baby. And then
I know. I guess so. Jesus, this is a nightmare. What the hell?
COVID's
over. I guess I
did.
I mean, we've never had this issue before. It's something new.
We started during COVID.
Is that when they unlocked shit or what?
Yeah, that's when we started doing podcasting. But yes,
Damn.
Zoom blew up because of COVID or during
Oh,
COVID.
I would imagine so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
I thought
we
you
have
meant like they
7
unlocked the
minutes to
feature
talk
to make
shit.
it unlimited. Oh
I need
man,
to
I'm
talk
about to
shit
have
about Zoom, AJ.
2
Next 7
products,
minutes.
1 low price. Video meetings, chat, and phone all in one place. I don't want to do that. Really?
No.
We're gonna have to look into this. I'm pissed.
Yeah, well, we got 6 minutes, AJ. Talk all the shit. Fuck you, Zoom. Zoom. Fuck you.
Most definitely. Yeah, we have 6.5 minutes. Is it showing you the warning on our screen on your screen also?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice it until you brought it up, and now I want to hate. Just
what a
hate
bitch
on
and a half.
capitalism, hate on America, hate on Zoom. Just God.
They got to get
And
some
again,
of that
Chris
podcast
Evans was
money.
the murderer.
Absolutely. Wow. When did this happen? This is the first time in 63 episodes something like this has happened. That's crazy. So the 40-minute limit is where it's at now, apparently. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad. I didn't hear about this. Watch Twitter.
Did you read the emails?
I guess not. Fuck.
I wonder what it must have recently happened. Recorded on what, Friday?
I guess so. Yeah. We recorded on Friday, so they were like, "Hey, you know what? Beer Belly's got a new episode coming up. Let's make him spend some cash to make it happen." I know, right? I guess so.
Some of that money.
Do you guys take beer or hangover as payment? Does that work? Does that count as compensation?
I got hair. I got plenty of ass hair I can give you. you can brew that into a tea.
Tell you what, you do left cheek this time, I'll do right cheek, and then by next week we'll switch.
We'll put it in a little baggie, you tying it up, you let it go into the hot water and just
let it do its thing.
Let the man bath just do its thing. Yeah.
Let the man bath consume you. Go for it.
Oh my god. That's awful, and I'm grossed out about that.
It is a little raunchy, but you know what? At least you get some decent flavor going on, so you got to give it that.
God damn it, AJ.
It was your idea, but I'm definitely supporting it. I'll give you that.
Can we sell that as merch?
I'm sure we could probably
the
figure
man
something
bag.
out. The man bag. You mean my testicles?
We would eventually have to move on to testicles because I only got so much ass hair.
Don't get me wrong, there's an abundance, but it doesn't last forever.
Yeah, we're good for about a year, but I need at least 4 months to let it grow.
Right, let the coat grow back a little bit. Let winter hit first. Once I've done shedding, then all of a sudden it's gonna happen. Imagine if men shed ass hairs like dogs shed hair. That would be amazing.
AJ, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I might.
You just take off your chones and you find like a nice pile of hair.
Oh,
that's not such a bad thing. You save money on waxing that way. I'll take that.
It's a bad thing when it grows back instantly too.
All you have to do is think really hard, and all of a sudden, right back to where you started. Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's like a nice little extra cushion. You sit up taller because of the extra poof going on your ass. It's nice. It's nice.
Oh, that cushion. My ass already has enough cushion.
I wish I would have had that when my parents hit me as a child. That would have been so much better. Just a fine little thin layer of ass hair to cushion the
ass hair. Yeah,
most definitely.
The gods weren't on your side.
Not
Zeus
on that
was not
one.
Feeling it.
Let the boy feel it. Let him feel the pain. It's too bad.
So because I don't want to talk about this. I want this not to be BTS.
Okay.
Could we technically record, stop the recording, send a new link, and then splice that bitch together?
Oh, absolutely. It's what we do all the time whenever the internet decides not to be on our side. Yeah, absolutely. I would imagine that it should work. Unless it's saying like, God forbid, it's like a you get 40 minutes per 24 hours kind of thing. That would suck. Like cumulatively. But no, it could probably be as simple as just stop recording and then let's resume this bitch. You want to try that? Or at least just for future reference.
Should we say our goodbyes just in case? Well, let's say our goodbyes and then we'll just test it out just to see, just in case. We know our goodbyes. We're so quick. John's words of
Well,
wisdom. Fuck Zoom. Fuck Zoom. Fuck Zoom.
well said, sir. I appreciate the words of wisdom. Well, and just in case you goodbye these, obviously links to all of our social media in every episode description. Let us know what we should drink next, what questions you have for future episodes that you want us to answer. Just let us know, send them in. You can DM us on socials. You can also just email us, beerBellyPod@gmail.com. This will be our temporary goodbye until we come right back like a second later, if this test in fact works. If this ends up being the end of the episode, then you'll know that it didn't. Thanks, Zoom. Appreciate you.
Was that just perfect timing that it crashed like that? Or
No. Okay. It looks like we're back, at least for now, unless the timer magically decides to restart. But yeah, I just looked at our Beer Belly email account, and it said, yeah, sure enough, on starting May 2nd, so yesterday, then all of a sudden the one-to-one calls are now limited to 40 minutes. But to anyone, I guess, who's also listening who may or may not run a podcast or whatever reason you may need to use Zoom, you can get like a 50% off code for the first 6 months of service. So I guess we can do that. No, not down. Fuck it.
why don't we do the beer, and then we could just do a new link.
There you go. There you go. Fuck $7 for
Right.
a month for the first 6 months. Yeah, that makes sense.
$7? No.
For
good.
a month. A month. Yeah.
Wait, and so it jumps from $7 to 14?
After 6 months. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm good. Let's just close shop. It was a good 35 episodes.
That's awesome.
Sorry, guys.
No, like you said, we could definitely go on our grab our beer break and then come right back, of course.
Oh no, that's 100% what we're gonna do. $14. Like I got $14 to just spend.
It's a minor inconvenience that we could probably use anyway for the sake of just doing that. Yeah, you're right. I'm going on our break.
Yeah.
Watch, eventually,
break.
knock on wood, they're going to start throttling the connection if they notice people doing that. I bet. As if it wasn't already throttling.
That means we're gonna have to go back to actually drinking 2 beers an episode.
Yep. Essentially so. Well, remember when we've done like 3 and 4 at times too.
Oh my god, the first 5 episodes.
plus our hard seltzer episodes and such as well. Yeah.
I forgot about that one. The burp episode.
Oh yes. Go check out that one, everybody. You'll find it. Probably like a good 30 episodes ago.
We should do a run back of that.
Oh, most definitely. I think maybe like an annual thing. Yeah, that would be great.
Has it been a year already?
I think we're coming up on it now that I think about it. Probably, yeah. I would not doubt. Now that you mention it. But that would be fun. Like just one time, once a year, we just hate our bodies. I hate ourselves for doing it.
We start from the beginning.
Oh yeah. No, like halfway through kind of thing. From the top, and we see how much we can hold it.
Who gives first?
Yes, exactly. Who gives into the literal pressure that's going on in our bodies?
I'm so down to do that. Oh my god.
It's gonna suck. I remember it being painful last time too. And that was only like a half an hour, not like an hour. That was already pretty bad. But it was fun.
Oh, it was not fun.
It's one day a year.
There was nothing fun about that. And we had to drink a can like every 7 minutes.
That was your crazy idea.
We were on a time limit. We had to leave for whatever reason, or I had to, or I don't know. But we said it had to be like a 30-minute episode, and we had to drink a can every 7 minutes.
There you go. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I just remember just feeling like I was ready to combust. It was pretty bad.
But I kind of want to like scroll through the chat from a year ago and fucking find the conversation.
Seriously, I'm sure I could maybe find it.
That's a long time of scrolling.
That's true.
And you don't even know what date to look at.
I know. I want to just look at like the oh, you know what? I think I do remember. Maybe I think I named that episode something along the lines of like something hard seltzer challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. God, How long
I
ago
don't
was
know
that?
how you're feeling.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I found it. So almost 30 episodes ago. It's called. So anyone curious as to what the hell we're talking about? The episode is episode 37. Hard Seltzer Challenge. Release the army. So the
Yep.
belchiest, beefiest Dragon Ball Superiest episode to date.
Yeah,
So
we have to do a run back for that. The
most
anniversary of that episode. I'm
most
down.
definitely. Maybe we should do it when we actually review and talk about Dragon Ball Superhero. That'd be fun.
It- that's coming out this year, right?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to. Yeah, and God help it. Like you said a few episodes back, if it can be in 4D, that would be a blast. That would be too
It
hype.
won't. It won't though.
But movies are coming out in 4D now.
Yeah, exactly. So would you rather have Dragon Ball Z or Avatar 15? You know?
Dragon Ball Z. Absolutely.
Well, because you're a goddamn nerd. But I'm talking about the average movie goer.
That's true. That's true. I mean, who knows? Who knows? That's something interesting to think about, though, now that you mention it. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm so stuffed. I have like my belly full of beer right now.
So because I'm not gonna watch the movie, AJ, I
Uh
am
oh.
very curious to know. Spoilers, guys. This is actually a recent one. So
Oh.
was there a opening for a Sonic 3?
Oh, I was wondering what question you were going to ask right now. All right. So yeah, like John said, jump ahead a little bit because I'm going to start like right now. Go away, like
They all
a
died.
minute.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
Of
Dead.
course, of course. Sonic head right off into Amy's app, Amy's lap, I should say. Oh yeah, they definitely tease a Sonic 3. It's happening. It's
New
happening.
character?
To the
Is
to
it
the
Shadow?
movies, it's Shadow. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. But I don't think I told you this. Oh no, I told Sin this. So again, if you want to avoid spoilers, get out now. But I'm sure a lot of people already know about it that want to know anyway. But okay, so it's an end credit scene and it's really hype. But okay, so when I went, there was like a fan club for Sonic. Like it was like a matinee. It was in 4D, and there was like all of these like 20 something year olds and something like that. Like
And an
all
AJ.
and an AJ, creepy Uncle AJ with his niece and nephew. I know what I am. I know how I come off to the public. But
We
anyway,
know how you come off too.
to everybody. Anyway, so yeah, so like they were getting hyped throughout the whole movie. I wish the movie creators could have been there when this movie was going on because that crowd was getting hype. I mean, I was too, but I was a little more reserved about it. Um, but they were getting so hype that I could not hear the voiceover of what was happening when they were talking about it. It was basically like blah 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 blah. There's a secret mission that was started 50 years ago. Blah 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 blah. And then they're still talking, but then as the camera pans over and shows Shadow wake up in this test tube, like they're still talking, but this crowd behind us was just screaming and yelling and like cheering,
Oh, that's
which
annoying.
which was cool that they were hype. You know, it made me hype too.
It
I
annoys
felt
the
that.
shit out of me.
But now I had to see the movie in theaters again just to fucking see what the hell they like hear
Oh,
what the hell was said.
I'm gonna take a second poo right now. I'm gonna just YouTube it.
There you go. There you go. I mean, it's coming to H. Is it coming to HBO Max? No, I'm probably talking shit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you're talking all the shit.
But I would say this: it is worth seeing in theaters, though. It's a pretty fun movie.
Oh.
Knuckles is tight. Tails is adorable but tight. Sonic's always silly and badass.
How great was Sonic Adventure 1 and 2?
Oh, breathtaking. I still remember one of my fondest memories back in those gaming days was being a kid and watching Sonic in 3D run toward the camera with the fucking orca chasing after him. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was like the sickest shit in the world to me. I wanted a Sega Dreamcast so bad, but then when I finally had the money saved up to buy one, I got a
You got a
PlayStation 1
PS2?
instead.
Yeah, you piece
Yeah.
of shit. You're the reason. PlayStation 1, yeah, you're a piece of
Yeah.
shit. You're the reason the Dreamcast died.
Yeah, the reason why it failed. But I mean, don't get me wrong though. I did play the game a bit because
On
my
GameCube,
orthodontist
say
office
it.
had
Okay.
one. But yeah, but it was yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
And then I finally got a Sonic Adventure 2 player battle or whatever. And
It's not the
I
same.
I
It's
got
not the
that on the
same.
GameCube, and it was sick.
No. That failed Nintendo console? Yeah. No.
Well, I feel like I traded up. Instead of getting a Dreamcast, I got a GameCube. One failed console over another, essentially.
Only good game on GameCube was Budokai.
Oh my god, that's not even an original game or like
I know.
a first party game either. But I mean, no, GameCube was sick. I loved my GameCube. It was down
Did
as
you
hell.
play the Mario Kart in that one? I've never
Double
played
Dash?
Double Dash. I've
Never?
never played it. No.
Oh, we got to set up Double Dash one of these days. That would be super
You used to
fun.
have your GameCube?
Yep, and I have my Switch too. You could, or I mean, I have my Wii. You could play it on the Wii. And in fact,
Really?
it actually looks better on the Wii because you know me, I'm kind of a nerd. I bought the component cables from Best Buy,
Yeah, you
so that
are.
way I could play it in HD. I could play my Switch or my I said it again, my
Component
Wii in
cables.
HD.
You
Yeah.
boomer. You're not only a nerd, you're a boomer. What the fuck is a component cable? Are you talking about pre HDMI?
Yep, absolutely pre HDMI.
When they were
Yeah.
building pyramids for the fucking Egyptian gods? Yeah, no, I'm the pharaohs. No.
For motherfucking Conchu over there. Absolutely. But no, dude, I loved Double Dash was fun. Double Dash was fun. I mean, yeah, it's a crazy game. Super silly. That was
Component
if I'm not
cables.
mistaken, that was an 8-player game too, cuz then you can get the extender which gave you 4 more controller parts to work with. That way every player can have their own character. It was pretty tight. So you could have 4 carts, 8 people playing. It was so
Why do
fun.
you think they never made a sequel to that one?
I don't know. I mean, I guess because they always try to innovate and do something different, which I mean to a degree. But I can imagine
They
Double Dash 2
regress.
has to happen. What's that?
I mean, I said they regress because you went from a new style of Mario Kart back to the original style.
I got you. I got you. That's
I don't
true.
know.
No. That's a fair point that you make. That's a fair point, especially because Mario Kart 7, I mean, I believe is one of like the lower points of the franchise, to my understanding. I'm sure there's people that will probably want to burn me at the stake for saying that. I'm sure there's some community out there, but I mean, it's definitely probably one of the least memorable ones, I'd say.
Hmm.
It was just
Well,
I.
there's a reason why there's Mario 8 Deluxe and then Mario 8 Super Edition Deluxe Edition.
Right, exactly. But I can definitely see that Double Dash comes back because it's too near and dear to people's hearts. And if I'm not mistaken, there's still like a competitive scene out there for Double Dash as well.
There was a competitive scene for Double Dash.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big
I
time.
gotta look at gameplay. I don't even know. I just know that there's one person in the back doing shit. That's all I know.
Yes. And you can also like switch between them as well. Like you don't have to just have the same driver the
You
whole
can-
time. And you get to hold double the items because the driver gets to hold one and the person in the back gets to hold one. And so when the person in the back uses it, you press Z button,
Fucking.
switch them
Oh my
around.
god.
Bam.
Sounds
It
like
was
mayhem.
chaotic. It
Sounds
was
like
fun.
mayhem. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe that's the first game we got Baby Park from too. That little small course.
Mhm.
That
Oh,
that
that's yeah.
mhm.
I like
That
that
one's
one.
tight. That one's really tight.
That one's a
Oh, there you
Mario
go.
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario Kart. Okay, so I'm seeing like Mario Kart Double Dash. There's all sorts of competitions you can find on YouTube. All sorts. Apparently, Optimistic Emo is like a top player.
Okay. That sounds like my just me in general.
Yeah, there you go.
Optimistic
Absolutely.
email. That's my life.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Most definitely. Fair for observation of yourself. Good introspection. But yeah, I actually now I kind of want to watch competitive Double Dash. I never have before, I don't think. So I'd be down to check that out.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Get like a half an hour in where we just drink beer together and watch people just be super hype at that game. I'd be down.
Or we could be super hype about it from playing it.
There you go. Even better. Even fucking better. Well, before we go, I tagged you on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it, but recently, so John and I, we've talked about it in multiple episodes in the past. We're fans of fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, all that stuff. My girl Monster Hunter won a weekly tournament recently. It was pretty hype
Oh.
on the gauntlet for Marvel
Oh
vs.
yeah,
Capcom
yeah.
Infinite.
I raid?
Raid, yeah, Raid,
Yeah.
Raid,
Raid. Okay,
LOL,
okay. Mhm.
exactly, or
He
LOL
puts
Raid.
Cap Monster Hunter, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know him.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it was really cool to watch that gameplay. I haven't seen the grand finals match yet, but I actually started it over a few days ago, and I feel like every couple days or so I'll dedicate like 25, 30 minutes of watching it and just kind of have fun, get hype. I've never watched a full episode of Gauntlet like the whole way through from start to
I
finish,
used
so
to
this
in the
might be my
early
first time.
days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the early days, I definitely would love to just sit there and watch it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got me into it. And
I
then
used
like I
to
took
preach
a
about
long
it. Yeah.
break. Oh yeah. I took a
Hmm.
long break from watching it, just that I never took the time, and now I try to catch like the VODs now and then if I'm not having like Thursday nights off to actually watch the whole thing, but it's pretty sick gameplay. So if anyone's curious, twitch.tv/ ICU hater. The letter I, the letter
Don
C, the letter
Khan.
U, hater.
I love Don Khan. He's one of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite commentators. I just hate that he's really unknown. He just, does his own tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Uh but I yeah. He definitely makes watching MVCI a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, he is kind of like underappreciated, I feel, or like just like underrated for sure. I remember there's this other like really popular fighting game podcast, Ultra Chen TV, where like every once in a while the host will like put out on Twitter who should we have on the next episode. It was flooded with Don
Don
Kong.
Khan.
And
And they
then they
never
didn't
brought
end up
him on.
doing it.
Yeah.
No, they never
They
did.
ne-
Kind of
he
surprised.
they really need to spotlight him a little bit more, but
He'll
I
get
mean,
there. I would hope so eventually. I mean, he has
yeah.
his community. He definitely has his community, which is great.
Mhm.
He's like a flagship member. He's a leader of that community. I would say for sure. Besides like some of the other figureheads like Yipes and stuff like that, and Maximilian obviously, but otherwise, like it's cool to see that he has like keeping that scene alive and kicking as much as possible.
Yep. That's what he
Hell yeah.
does.
Well, besides hating on Zoom, because yeah, that really sucks kind of bit Zoom, but whatever, money, I guess.
Now you want one where I'm more calm and I'm not so like rushed to just throw out some
Yeah,
wise
I mean that
words.
was fun though. I believe everything you said. I agree with you. We're all having a candlelight vigil in what you had to say. Not out of sadness, but out of agreement. Yeah. But what else do you have to say?
Okay.
Because of course, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's words of wisdom for the week. Go ahead, sir.
Sometimes it doesn't hurt to open up a book. Sometimes you can open up a dictionary. You can look up the word fuck, and then you can look up the word you, and then you can say fuck you Zoom because I hate you now. I haven't gone over it. Nothing calm about it. I'm calm on the outside, but on the outside it's just a red hot fury of loathing Zoom
Deep within your loins, just feeling it.
in my plums. Yes,
Got your
deep
plums
within my
tingling with
plums.
anger.
Fuck you Zoom.
I think we can all agree on that right now. Zoom, why?
Fuck
All
you,
right.
Zoom.
This has been Beer Belly. Again, links to everywhere you can find us in every episode description. Let us know what we should talk about next. Ask your questions, send them into DMs or on our email account, which is, again, beerbellypod@gmail.com. Let us know what we should be drinking next time. Should it be more white ale so John finally try
More
one?
elders. More elders.
More
Elders all
Pine of the
day.
Elder? What if they're like from Hong Kong and they have no idea what a Pine of the Elder is?
We'll send you one.
Oh, there you go. You heard it from the man first. So if you live in Hong Kong, find a way to verify that. Let us know, and we'll find a way to get you your alcohol, provided we don't get arrested for it. But maybe we'll risk arresting anyway. Well, who knows? But either way, let us know.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
interesting to find out. Well, oh God, this has been an episode of Beer Belly. I have like a gas buildup right here in my chesticles, and it's not coming out. So have a good one. We'll see you next week. Let us know what we should talk about. Goodbye.